going on, Ray?
Nino, long time no speak, but how you been?
Like ass, to be honest.
Why? What happened?
Last 9 months, watching the DOJ just continue to be shit. Up fines by 10x. Do things that are illegal.
Piece of fucking shit system. Dog shit can't even get a fucking single court case going because they're so
exactly.
useless. No, I agree with you 100% there. Brother, how is the DOJ so horseshit?
If you want the real answer, it is because Director Angel brought her militaristic and authoritarian mindset to the DOJ, forced out opinions, like prevented opinions from that went against that political ideology. And then when would constantly put in shadow edits that protected her and her crooked like political stances, and fucked shit up so much that only even up until a couple weeks ago did we come to learn how bad it was. For example, when we tried to impeach her, she put in a clause illegally stating that you can't be impeached after a 30-day statute of limitation, right? So shit like that. But the problem is once they put it in, there is no way to reverse it, right? Without doing ass loads of work. And then before her departure, she put in her place her disciples, of which are not only non-existent, but have even more cooked takes like the DOJ determines law, fine, time, penal code, even that though that's the job of the mayor and the people. So yeah.
Jesus, you had a lot. You've been bundling that up for a while.
No, I just gave you a summary. I mean that's literally it.
God damn. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear you're doing that shit, brother. I'm assuming that's why are you not running for mayor this next time, right?
No, not after we like. It's just there's no. It's like screaming at the wall. You know what I mean? I'm tired.
Yeah.
You know.
I get you, brother. I mean, I've known plenty of mayors, as you know. I helped get a lot of them elected, and all of them got burned out because they felt like they had no power to do anything. You know, so I get you completely. You know, listen, respectfully speaking, you know, I'm sure there's a lot more you can do in the city than be the face of a political sphere that's already encompassed in concrete. You know.
Yep, that's true. You're not wrong.
I mean, we'll see how things go. Well, what's your plan coming up then, you know?
I want to start an investment company and a law firm that still writes legislation, but we just cook that shit and send it, you know?
Wait, what?
A law firm.
Huh.
What?
Okay.
What were you gonna... What do you think I was gonna say?
No, I mean, I completely thought you were gonna go down more the illegal route of things, you know. So I'm surprised.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It just doesn't. Like listen, as mayor, I see a lot of what's going on, and hitting bank trucks and like, you know, speed running banks is not my. Doesn't pique my interest. You know what I mean, Ray?
Hey, do we still on, buddy?
There ain't even drugs on the street. You know what I mean? Like,
there's drugs, just very few. There's like 2, maybe 1.
Yeah.
That's relevant. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, Nino. There's a lot of shit you can do. Just got to figure it out. You know, I'm sure you already know as the mayor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm still waiting for that court case I talked to you about 4 months ago.
Yeah, that is true.
I completely forgot what the fucking court case is about at this point. I'm moving on with my life.
Yeah, it's
you know what, Nino? I'm proud that you tried though, bro. I'm proud that you put in the effort to be mayor. And who knows? Maybe one day you might be mayor again, but maybe it'll be a different time.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm not like remorseful. I think things would have been, if you knew half the shit that we had to deal with, trust me, it would have been, if you think things are bad now, if we weren't there fighting and challenging and spitting on the face of these fucking dumb fucks, literally it would have been so bad. Like that VAF legislation. You know what I mean? Imagine that all. Oh, you haven't seen it?
Is that the one where they're like, there's like points to build up or some shit like that?
Yeah, they want to make everything give you points.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So.
Jesus Christ, you know.
Yep. So I feel like, hey, I stopped Armageddon from happening too quick. That's how I look at it.
But I don't know. This VAF system, brother, this whole thing, like, holy fuck, like a cop can decide to give you a VAF, and if you try to fight it, the judges will just shut it down immediately. You can't even fight that shit.
Yeah, it's like the American justice system, right? You know, there's certain things that are there in order to prevent the fighting. You know, it's easier to police if the bar is low, right? And that's kind of like the problem right there, right? By making it very difficult to fight back, nobody fights back, right? Because what are you gonna do? Like it doesn't match with the realities of our world. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I have been pitching that the Department of Justice should legitimately only take on 10% of the cases, like the best shit. Like an outside authority acts as like a DA and says, good case, shit case, good case. The ones that, like, you know, and they only take the ones that they have time for.
You know what? I actually agree with that. I wish the, like,
and let's say of the ones where, like, you know, you might be like, oh, well, my court case doesn't go. Well, let's say, and then 30%, both sides have to post their argument and evidence on the docket, and a summary judgment is made. You know, they say guilty
Nino,
or summary judgment.
That's fucking genius right there. I
know.
wish that was the case.
Yes.
Because you know what?
And then the rest get dismissed, right?
Exactly.
They just dismiss it outright. Because if you just let a endless amount of things hit the docket and you leave it to a judge is going to be like, oh, I'm the main character in this court case, which is what happens. Let's be blunt. And they'll be like, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to pick it on my time. And that's been happening for years. Or a cop is like, oh, this is the most important court case in the world. I will wait 2 months. And everyone that actually cares, who's the victim, sits around with a dick in the hand. You know what I mean? Until it's not relevant.
My problem is, brother, I would rather, I like the first point you made with the summary judgment. At least have some sort of judgment. If they can't get everyone together at the same time to wake up and fucking be at a court case, and it's been months and months, just have the fucking judge do a summary judgment on the docket.
Exactly.
Just on the government website, just say, hey, this person is guilty. This is what's happening. This person's not guilty. This is what's happening. I'd rather that than sit here with my dick in my hand, waiting 3-4 months just to hear,
I forgot your court case. How has that not even happened yet?
Nino, that is the craziest thing that's ever happened to me in the city, and it still hasn't hit the court.
Literally a court case where you got mag dumped because they're dumb as fuck.
And it was actually a relevant court case that should have gone to court, Nino.
Oh my God.
They still have been delaying
My entire term is almost over and you still don't have it.
2 terms, Nino, 2.
Oh my God.
Brother, I don't know what to even fucking say anymore. I've lost hope. I've genuinely lost hope.
Oh my.
Brother, I'm pretty sure this city is going to have a collapse before I even fucking see the end of that court case.
How is it that difficult? I don't understand. That's so unfair.
And bro, at this point, bro, it's been so long that I don't remember all the details. I can't even be outraged anymore because brother, that happened at the end of last year.
Oh my God.
We got gunned down by an entire firing squad, 4 people.
Yeah, because you said we demand food.
We demand food, or we're gonna shoot the hostage. Motherfucker, of course I'm gonna throw the fucking hostage. Hostage.
Oh my God, it's so that's how I feel. Just like fucking throwing up.
Anyway, no, enough about that. It's more about the.
You know what
the
that
future.
does? Then you know what that does? They don't realize. What does that do? You are justifying Ray Romanoff and his gang murking cops.
Yeah, I remember this. You told me, hey, Ray, don't, whatever you do, don't go shoot cops. So I didn't go and shoot cops. I didn't. I waited. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go the judicial route and fucking go the legal system. And I got fucked for it, you know?
Yeah. I apologize, you know? Yeah, I just wish things were better. You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah, you know what it is too, Ray, and why I'm exhausted? I constantly have tried to be fair. Yeah, you know, I'm a fucking... I can be the devil. I've been a fucking angel, brother. Like, I have been not an angel. I've been a saint. Not a saint. I've not been either of those two things. Because they're both dog shit. But I've been a god damn it, what's another word? I've been a pretty nice guy. and I still, like, you know, just been like, hey, you know, let's make it fair for everybody. And it's just no thank you. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah. So I don't know. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, maybe sanguine can happen again.
Hey, at this point, brother, bring it on. Bring it fucking on.
Oh,
bring
yeah.
it fucking on, brother. I'm so done. But if you need help or anything, you let me know.
Will do. I appreciate it.
Holy shit. You take it easy, bro. Bye-bye.
Take care. I did it again by accident.